Pace there, running hard. Great try to have the wherewithal to centre. So we're about to resume play here. Just in between time, we'd like to thank our sponsors. NSCRO would like to thank their top sponsor, the Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company, Rhino Rugby, NSCRO's official equipment and ball supplier, Impact Mouthguards, and DVS Rugby Tours. NSCRO would also like to thank USA Rugby for their continued support of NSCRO's mission to foster and develop small college rugby programs in the United States. Thank you so much for your support here today. Exciting rugby for us there, eh, Chip?
Yeah, well, Central Oregon are going to have to do a good impersonation of Lazarus if they're going to pull out this one. So, but, you know, it all starts at the beginning. They're going to have to score some points and then get themselves into a position where they can actually maybe vie for the victory. We saw an odd game there yesterday where one team scored 29 points in the first half and the other team responded with 21. That was Western Oregon that came back in the second half of that game. So what they need to do is take a leaf out of their book. It's not insurmountable, the lead, and you've got to get it one try at a time. Absolutely. Again, the first 10 minutes of the second half will dictate how this game goes. If Western Oregon score in this first 10 minutes, I think it's going to be all she wrote.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to Central Oregon just getting it going. They have some great talent in their team in order to make that happen. Just hoping to look to see if their defense can energize their offense in here, make some tackles, and create some good turnover ball.
Yeah, I met with some of the players before the game. What a nice bunch of young men they were. You know, they're a credit to their universities.
Skylar Paulson with the restart here. Fielded well. It's an impact. It's a new sub right there. Number 21.
Jadakis Salaveo, I believe.
Here we go. They go to space early. Oh. Hard luck. Can't quite connect Skylar. He had the right idea. Could see where he was aiming to try and get that ball off just to push the fullback, put some pressure on him with the strong runners that he got here on the edges here. Just couldn't quite execute off of his boot.
Yeah, it was Chris Davis with the misdirected kick.
Yeah. So Central Oregon go to work here, and their bread and butter here at the line out.
Yes, the Bobcats like it when you kick it out. Then they get to use buyers. Now you'll notice that the halfback's at the front of the line out. Ferguson, as we said before, he's played a little bit of forward, so he's not unaccustomed to that. Then he switches back out.
Well done. Still maintains possession of the ball. Go to ground. Oh, hard luck. Well, like, just if this team just got to talk to him in terms of what to do in that situation, try to go to ground at your own will, and then recycle again.
Yeah, you don't want to put someone else in a worse spot. If you're having a bad day, don't pass it and when you're having a bad day, because it's just going to put the other guy in an even worse situation.
You're just spreading the bad day around, huh?
Yeah. Typically what I do on a week-to-week basis, actually.
Having a bad day, you're going to have a bad day now too. Sweet, so Western Oregon get the put in.
What is it? Misery loves company?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paulson wasn't expecting that pass, and he falconed him. Actually, it took him right off the head.
Yeah. Kahunahana with the put in. Ferguson pressuring. Good job.
Yeah, but he's managed to wiggle away.
Oh, still not held. He's still going. There's that intent right there. He's not going down until he's told.
That's great piece of play. Great piece of rugby there.
Here. Pick and go.
Oh,
with the
here's
forwards.
a big run.
Central Oregon just need to stop the ball around the fringes here.
That was Mike Gonzalez with the big run.
His head up. There's that sub player again. I'm sorry, number 21. They're just looking up, seeing where the space is and going. Way to have that heads up rugby.
Some pretty effective running there by Jenks and Gonzalez and getting the big men rumbling.
Central Oregon penalised for offside.
They've got to get those guys around the legs. That's been the biggest problem, in my opinion. They're not tackling them around the legs. They've got to stop their progress first and foremost. Forget about worrying about the ruck. Unless you stop them. Here we go. They go to Y. Now they do the little switcheroo out the back. Long pass.
Hands.
Over. Barber's grabbed it.
Yeah, just a lot of fighting for space here.
And they might have a chance if they can get the passes going out this way.
Let the ball do the work. Look, lot overlap here for just guys.
Yeah, then to burn out here. Can Jenks pick that up? He elects not to. Instead, it goes to Lackadon, who's gonna get the ball back inside. Oh, unlucky.
Hard luck. Way to try to keep the ball alive here.
He knew he was going to get bundled in a touch, so he threw back a ball, in the hope that his supporting players would be able to grab it. It almost went to hand. Would have been an excellent try.
Yeah, absolutely. Western Oregon really just looking to use the ball to get it wide in that situation. If they're coming at a little bit more depth, they'll be able to exploit those overloads. They're just standing a little bit too flat in there, but the try, look at the score here, 34-7. Their intent is showing when the way they're just looking up around those fringes, deciding to go to space and taking advantage of Central Oregon University.
Not the start the half the Bobcats wanted, but maybe they can conjure something up here, get themselves extricated from their defensive spot they're in, and maybe turn water into wine.
Need a quick scrum here by Central Oregon. Quick hook, get it back to Paulson or whoever's going to clear it. We're going to have an exit. That's ball's out. Oh, hard luck. Wait to Ferguson just to control it.
Yeah, he was the scrum had turned around on him. He couldn't get the pass away because the scrum was in the way of the intended pass. So he had to take it to ground.
Oh, sir, asking to see the coach, the captain. And Kahunahana, it looks like. Reaching in his pocket. Can't do that, Sir said.
Yeah, never a good time when the referee immediately brings the captain over and then he calls you over.
Absolutely, you're in trouble then. Just start walking off. Figure out what the issue is here. That's a strong player that's to believe and be sent to the sideline there in the sin bin for 10 minutes. Let's see who they're going to put there just to help manage the game.
Well, they probably go to Lackadon. He kind of looks like a guy that can play multiple positions. Instead, it looks like Chris Davis is going to come into halfback. He's not too familiar with where to stand. He's fair way back from the line out.
Hard luck.
The lifters didn't get Byers up in the air that time. Little miscommunication with the lifters.
Sir sees it just a bit of a knock forward by Y. Way to just contest there. Long arms. Way to get up, but still just knocked it forward. Central Oregon are lucky again. They get a scrum here.
Later on, we could have a basketball game. We could have Byers go against Y. And I tell you what, that'd be a hell of a matchup.
Some one-on-one, I'll ref it.
Byers probably possesses a silky smooth hook shot, is what he looks like.
Oh, I don't know.
Whereas as Y probably would be going for the powered jam.
I like how you see that. Silky smooth hook shot.
The sky hook.
Yeah. Few and far between these days. The sky hook.
It's practically indefensible.
It is, but they don't. You don't see it.
You'd
days.
think that they
Here's
would.
us talking about basketball.
Well, we're multi-sport people.
Central Oregon look like they're going to run it out.
It's a nice. The red team hooked that pretty quick. I think it might have been an early push, and Ryan Curtis says, no, let's have that in again, please.
Let's see if Central Oregon can take advantage of the overlap now. 15 men on 14. There is some space out there on the edge. Let's see how they choose to attack it.
You're down 34-7. You may as well run it out.
May as well. Strong scrum by Western Oregon. Ferguson has to pull it in. Good thing he's a forward convert, eh? He knows what he's doing there in contact. Central Oregon just need to secure the ruck. Western Oregon killing the ball there.
They need to put it out and get back to that line out and reset themselves. The good news is they haven't given up a score. Nice catch here by one of the members of the crowd.
There we go, we've got a switched on sideline now. Yesterday we nearly got some people taken out. We're paying attention to where the balls were coming from. Central Oregon with the line out here. Not much movement yet at the moment. Still camped out just outside of their 22.
We've got a sub on there. I can see Thomas Welsh has now joined the action, number 16. And we've also got number 20 on there, Jericho WOU.
There goes their try scorer.
21 is also in here.
Jedica Salaval. And we got another sub coming in. As soon as he turns around, there we go, number 18, Riley Bardes.
Bards is actually his name. He's the guy's name I mangled yesterday.
Bardes.
It's Bards.
I went and mangled it today. Central Oregon.
He was a good sport about it. And he had a pretty good game yesterday. Him and his lock buddy, Alex Treat.
Lots of smiles. Lots of smiles around here today on the pitch.
Central Oregon digging their way out in an unorthodox fashion here.
Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, good ball. Good running by the try scorer.
21 came in there and delivered a bit of a shiv.
Produces it well. Early recycle. Go again. Well done.
Penalty starting to mount up a little bit here. By my count, there's been 3 or 4 going against the Wolves. They've also had the yellow card. A little bit of lack of discipline here early in the second half. Captain's been brought over again.
Yeah, Sue wants to have a few words. Just to clean it up. They're playing with the lead. Really focus on those fundamentals. These are the type of games that you really just want to focus on, like a small task that you want to improve on, you know what I mean? Sweet, I want to be in low every time. Sweet, I want to make sure I follow my pass every time. These are the type of games that you really just want to fine-tune those micro skills from my perspective and have that discipline so you could just play running rugby on your feet, smile on your face.
Yeah, it's always a fine line between, because rugby's such a physical game, but you've got to play with an edge, but you've also got to be under control.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so a really good player is a person that's, really physical at the point of contact, but yet isn't dirty in any way.
Absolutely.
And so, it's hard to teach the guys where the line is.
Absolutely. Gentleman sport. Gentlewoman. Well done. Central Oregon managed to just gain a lot of space here.
Oh, there's Byers up high there.
Great attacking position. Great depth here. See that 2-on-1 situation?
Now he cuts back inside. Barber wraps him up. Very nice tackle by Barber.
Ferguson chooses to go again.
Well, he got him around the mush there. Now they'll probably go back and pound it up a couple of times with the forwards just to soften them up, bring that defence in and then go wide.
Yeah, absolutely. They're putting the phases together really well. Hopefully they get in. Got to get in.
That was Chavez who took it up. He's gone in behind there.
Nice weighted
just
ball.
A little bit too far.
Nice weighted ball. That just
popped
up
didn't
right
read it
there.
well. He went back and touched it down for a 22 dropout.
Yeah, good job by the number 8. That's your job. You've got to get that stuff done.
A little more angle on the kick there would have been super effective, I think.
Oh,
there's Paulson.
Paulson comes up with it.
He hands that ball to Chavez, I believe.
Good attacking position again by Central
Forwards coming
Oregon.
here blind. He bobbled it a little bit, but he maintains control. The ball's ripped out by the Wolf player. That was Kanoho that ripped the ball out, but the referee's coming back.
Just lost forward in contact there. That was a good presence of mind for Western Oregon just to go quick with that 22. Couldn't quite rein it in, so just lost forward here. Central Oregon have a scrum just right on the 22. Still great attacking position here. Trusting their phases. They recycle the ball after after they get the ball wide just a little bit quicker. I reckon they're going to get in.
Yeah, forget about the grubber. Just like I said, take it into contact, recycle the ball. I think they're in too. They need something to happen again. We're just gone 10 minutes. We're 13 minutes into the second half.
Got to get it out now.
Looks like they're going blind here. Here goes Paulson, one-on-one against Rays. Rays has got a hold of him by the jersey. Ferguson
take that ball by us. You're on your feet, man.
There's Barber with a run off the back there. A little pick and go by the fullback.
Oh, Central Oregon come up with it again.
Yeah,
Good
I
job.
believe they've got that. They snaffled that.
Yeah, he's on the ground. He needs to get out of the way. Number 3 needs to get out of the way. Oh, hard luck. Yeah. Just in the rushing, just a bit of a handling error. They had the right idea, though.
That's that type of tap drives me crazy. I wish they would just put the ball on the ground and tap it on the ground, which is the New Zealand way, but a lot of sevens rugby has contributed to this tapping it in with your foot in the air, it's a recipe for disaster.
Fortunately, that was a disaster that happened there. It's okay. You get one. Now you just got to work to get it back. Good body positioning here by Central. Well done. Much better. Got to head up. Got to have your head up.
There's a nice tackle by Nege.
Oh, he's lucky. Ooh,
that's the type of tackle you want. Right around the legs there.
Yep. He waited to get it done. Flanker was just caught sleeping just a little while there. Lackadon just saw it.
You can see why these guys were the champions of the region, you know, because their bench is very strong. This Nege guy has come on. He's playing first 5/8 today, and you know he's looked really good. He's done all the little things correctly. He's tackled. He's passed well. He's tried to make some kicks. He's tried to create some plays with his kicking. Some of them haven't come off, but you know he's given it a roll.
Yeah, definitely hard to defend against a dynamic player like that. You're not just reacting, you're thinking about what he might be doing, and that just gives them, you know, the offensive player just a little bit more of an advantage. But yeah, just the execution side of it. Knows what to look for, knows what to do, just got to execute well.
I never had to think about what the other player was doing. I was just purely focused on my own game. Just tackle the next guy.
Ball. Sinbin comes back in.
He said he will never do it again.
That's what they all say. Quick hook. Get that ball out. There it is. Well done. Challenge in the air. No challenge in the air. Back to the speedster for Western Oregon University. And that's Segundo, I think. Believe number 13. Likes to just dance out.
He's very good at stepping, and you know he moves very well in very enclosed spaces.
Yeah, his footwork is pretty good. He tightens up. Oh, there
nice
you go, pick and go. Number 21 is that impact player again, and he's still on his feet. Great tackle by the fullback now.
I want to say that's Salaveo.
Hard luck. He's going to get penalised for that. Not rolling away was the tackler there. So Western Oregon get the penalty.
Davis wants to go quick.
Discuss what's going to happen here. Oh, penalty play.
They're saying that he was playing the ball on the ground, I believe.
There you go.
Jinx. Number 5 there for Central Oregon thought about taking the halfback out, but thought better of it, and he was definitely going to be called offside had he.
Western Oregon just going left to right, looking for the mismatches. Missed tackle there, unfortunately, by the fullback, and Carver gets it in. Oh, look at him go.
A nice effort
That's
there.
a nice there. He's already in and he looks for the pass for his prop.
He threw that to Mike Gonzalez,
He did.
probably because his Gonzalez family is here watching today.
Well done. Everybody loves that. Your turn to get a try,
Big,
brother.
yeah, there's nothing like rewarding the big man for all of his, hard work throughout the season. That's a nice little moment there.
Yeah, absolutely. Is he going to kick it too? Yeah, he is. He's going to convert his own try. Yeah, everybody loves to see a prop conversion. Let's go, brother. We're all in your corner. Oh, he's asking for the tee.
He's called for the tee.
No drop kicks today, huh? Man, he's going to get this. I have a hunch. 1, 2. Oh.
It's
Oh,
up.
he's got the height. Oh, didn't have the angle. Well done. Good effort.
He got it airborne. That's one of the
That
key
is.
components right there.
Absolutely. Western Oregon go ahead and they extend their lead 58 minutes into this game, 39-7. Here we go. We see this try. There's the mismatch. Hard luck with the missed tackle. Carver's going to just completely capitalise on that. He's got a trailer coming. There's the trailer. Try.
Yeah, it's always good to see. You know, rugby, you always end up with such great teammates playing rugby. And obviously these guys have got the college experience on top of that. You know, playing rugby at college sounds like a hell of fun to me.
Yeah, definitely fun. Ain't no relationships that are forged like the ones forged on the rugby pitch. Simple as that. Ball's up. Put a name on it. Didn't quite go 10.
He can
He
still
can
allowed
still
to grab
play
that.
it. There
Yep.
he goes. Rodriguez is going. Play must continue. Play on. Western Oregon on the front
He's
foot.
energised after he got that try.
Absolutely.
There's no stopping him now.
Ball comes out wide. Attempting to come wide. Lots of firepower out here on the wing here. And there's a notable mismatch.
Yeah, they're lining up out here. The forwards finally come in.
Finally arrive. Now they're mauling. Now they're moving. Produce the ball now. Hard luck. Just a bit too slow. Ball's not going to come out of that. Ferguson makes himself annoying. It's just what you want to do in those maul situations. Don't want to produce the ball back. If it doesn't come back, it's a turnover ball. And he does that. Shows some real leadership there. Central Oregon get the scrum. He's looking at that blind. There's so much space there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, if Ray is, I believe. No, where we go.
Yeah. Drew Ray's is the winger on this side. You see the other winger
Yeah.
who's on the defence over there. Kevin Gates. He's on an island, Gates is.
He is.
Usually what happens is that the blindside flanker, he's tasked, and the number 8 are tasked with getting over there and helping out. Sometimes the first 5'8", Davis might move over as well, but he's shown no inclination to do that so far. They come on the open side after all.
Puts the ball
That
up
ball's
in
a
the
little
air.
deep.
Oh, hard luck. And it's on the full. Number 10 gets the yellow. Penalty on Western Oregon University. Central just needs to capitalise on all these penalties. Take it to him.
What did he give him the yellow card for? Repeated offside offences? He said he was at least a few yards in front.
I'm not sure.
Well, he's pegged the captain with it, so, well, the vice-captain at least. So he was obviously holding him responsible.
That's not going to find touch. Ray is fielding that well. He's still on his feet.
Yes, he's lacked opportunity. He looks like he could be quite fast, but he hasn't had the ball come his way at the end of the chain. He's really just been reduced to just fielding balls and spot
Got to
tackling.
let go now, brother.
We've got some tired bodies out there.
Is it another maul that was taken in and lost? Central Oregon really just trying to keep the ball up. They've created a lot of turnover in that situation. Western Oregon just fighting for those inches if you're getting in that situation.
Well,
Go
I
to
think that
ground on your own.
once the winger got wrapped up by the halfback Ferguson, he looks like a bit of a wrestler, Ferguson.
Yeah.
He's a barrel-chested young fella. The Central Oregon scrum has struggled today. We have Kyle Berryhill now coming on off the bench. He made quite an impact yesterday when he came in off the bench. I thought he played well. He's come on here as blindside flanker.
They'll come blind. There you go, have a go. Draw and pass. Great defense by Reyes. Produce the ball, Scrummy's in. Go Byers,
The forwards need to get a little deeper.
Oh,
yeah,
lost.
they didn't use it.
Lost. Turn around, turn around, turn around.
That's Trevor Kahunahana.
Yeah. Oh, he
Gives it
gets
to Lackadin. He's off to the races.
What's he going to do? He's going to chip. Oh, he thought about it. He thought about going with that chip with that left foot. Didn't do it. That's okay.
The fullback took a good angle on him.
Yeah. Here we go.
Here goes Barber.
Want to make the ball do the work instead of that cross-field action.
This time Segundo goes
footwork.
inside.
There's
Twice.
That footwork. Wow, way to dust
3
them
times.
up. Twice. Well done. Great try. Great try.
And you're probably played out in the back some. Nothing sets up the inside side except like consistently going outside, 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 and then when you think he's going to go outside, he goes inside.
Yeah, it was great. They really was some tight rope walking over here. Kahunahana with his quick tap along here, and then Lackadin there to support and take some more space, and then get the ball wide out where the rest of the space is, and we get a try.
Number 17 with the conversion.
With the conversion, hard luck there. Unconverted try.
It's Alex Treat.
Western Oregon University continued to assert their dominance, 44-7. There's those steps on the inside. Dust them up. Bam. 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 Well done. Playing with confidence there. Less than 15 minutes of play. Lots of rugby to play. Central Oregon just need to get some energy up now. It's a pride match. Just got to get some more in. Show some pride. Well fielded there. Finally brought down just outside the 10.
I want to say that was Treat that took that ball.
Western Oregon trying to put together their phases now too. Now they spin it out to their back line. Kanoho just wants to keep. Still up on his feet, Segundo. There you go, takes 3 defenders to take him down.
Yeah, he left his feet there as he came in. He tried to clear out the player. The player had already left his spot, and unfortunately the centre missed everybody and left his feet. He's been quite quiet today, Justin Johns. He's had his hands full on defence there, keeping his eye on Segundo. The midfield just hasn't had the opportunity. The ball hasn't gone past Blood really very many times.
Kahunahana finds touch. Western Oregon look calm. As they should be, commanding lead.
They should have worn the red jerseys yesterday.
Yeah, that's what it was. I guess that's what it was, eh? Central Oregon just figuring out who's going to step into the short line out.
They took too long, I
Took too
reckon.
long, yep.
That's what we're going to go with. And Yep, that's exactly what Ryan Curtis says. You took too long to throw the ball in. Game's got to move quickly.
Ferguson, there's that tap you were looking for off the
Yep.
ground.
Good
Good head
run.
up.
Good run there by Jesse Porter.
Ball just pops out. Ferguson sees it.
Gonzalez rode him like a horse, the halfback.
Just I think his hands around the neck. Ferguson going again really quickly. Well done. Scrumming in.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's good drive over there by Western Oregon. That's the type of play I like to see.
It's a great counter ruck.
Yeah,
and
that
produces
was...
the ball.
Unfortunately, the referee saw an indiscretion in there. But that was a good drive over.
Oh, Central Oregon go for the quick tap again. He's just isolated himself just a little bit. Well done. Way to secure it. Go again. Trust
Yeah,
the
that
faces.
was a good... He secured the ruck very well there.
Yep.
That's Clayton Mears taking the ball up.
Like the maturity that Central Oregon is playing right now, you don't see any kind of give up in their body language. Ooh, hard luck.
And that goes back to my earlier point.
He did it over here. Decides to do the quick tap action over there. Loses the ball.
Possession is so hard to win in rugby. It really irritates me when you give it away so freely, whether it be a kick, a kick from nothing type of kick from the backs, or a little tiny mistake that basically you give the ball back to the opposition. It just infuriates me.
Yeah. Tough situation. You see the intent. You see he wants to go quickly. Hard to split.
He might have had white line fever.
Yeah, it might have. Central Oregon just needs to keep Western Oregon in front of them. Play down here for the remainder of the match. Play down here for the remainder of the match. Kanoho pulls it in. Missed tackle here. Sees some space.
Yeah, good cover defence there.
Great support running. Early pass. Finish it.
That one might have been a little bit forward, I thought. It was forward.
Oh, hard luck. See, that's that depth. If they're just a little bit deeper, they'll get that ball sprinting.
Yeah, good call by Jonathan Whitefield there.
Way to be there, touchy.
I had the benefit of being able to see the yellow line. The player was actually in front of the yellow line, and the other guy was behind the yellow line.
Oh,
So
yellow lines now.
yeah, I had that benefit of actually seeing the line of the actual ball. He could have gone over the top to the other player. He had another player outside of him.
Yeah. Good scrum. Ferguson pulls it back in. One more. Good line. Quick recycle. There's overlap on their left there. Oh, they bring it back towards the defence. No worries. Now they see the space. Ferguson's pulling in the troops just to secure the ball.
Yeah, good tackle
On
there.
his own there, a
Got
little bit of
met.
isolation. Well done. Ferguson spins
tackle
it
there
out
by
to the
Thomas
back line
Welsh.
again. Advantage Central Oregon. Sue still doesn't like it.
Now we're seeing a bit of enterprise out of Justin Johns. What's happened is he switched to inside centre. Instead of waiting to receive the ball out there at outside centre, he says, no, I'll get a little bit closer to the action. I need some more touches.
It's another yellow card. There's the skipper. He gets sent off. That's 2 down. Let's see Central Oregon. It's 15-13 man game now. Take advantage of those overlaps. Spread the ball sooner. Early ball, then make yourself a support runner.
Nope, we're back to 14. The
Back
other
to
guys
14?
traded him out.
Still the same. 15-14. Give that ball early. Good strike.
That is a really good kick.
That is well done. That's exactly where they want to be too, with their deadly line out right there on the 5. Let's see if they can push one in. They have it in their engine.
What I'd like to see is him to go straight up the top and then drop it back into the hooker there. He gets high enough to do that.
Well, we'll see if they got that in their arsenal. I love the lineouts. It's so much fun. You can have so much. You can be so creative. Well, they're different show. They're just going to go up and drive, I think.
Maybe they're
Different
going to
show.
go Willie away, are they?
Down.
Nope.
Nope. Runs back into traffic here, number
that's
22.
Michael McGregor.
Produce the ball, get it out again. Go ahead. Oh, no, pick and go. Byers goes on his own. Ferguson's calling it out. Good way to lead in your second 5 there. Produce the ball.
And they got options.
Huge overlap there.
Yeah, they've got plenty of options. That ball's ripped
Damn.
out again.
Hard luck. Western Oregon come up away with it. They're just outside their 5. They want to run it out. Just running away from his support here. Penalty. Central Oregon's ball. Oh, he goes for the quick tap.
Oh, that looked like a double movement
Yeah.
to me. Player's down.
Injured player. He's been down for a little while.
That one was a good idea by Brian Chavez, but unfortunately, when he was denied possibly getting over, he tried to.
Reground it.
Yeah, is that what you saw?
Yeah, definitely. Just dropped.
6 minutes to go here. Western Oregon up 44-7. As the scoreboard adjusts there, they thought it was a try over there, the scorekeeper, but no, it's a penalty to the Wolves.
Kahunahana goes to the air. They get the line out just outside of their 22.
Yeah, the boys are tired now. There was just one chaser on that kick to touch.
Less of 6 minutes of play to happen. Western Oregon likes that short line out. They like the short line out to stack their back line with all those big runners. Got no one to lift up. Oh yeah, and they still come away with it.
Yeah, they went old school.
Yep.
I don't think he even get a phone book underneath him there, how high he jumped.
At least the yellow pages. There's runners. Kahunahana with the quick recycle, pass it out to his back line. Skip past there in the speedster with the sweet feet. There's Reyes. Good idea to come back in. No counter ruck there.
Yeah, they've just dropped straight back into defense, Central Oregon.
Good
They're
tackle.
going to take their pick. They're going to be picky and choosing which rucks they want to contest.
Come left. Yeah, that's a good choice. Play on. Oh, advantage. Oh, Kahunahana's on his own. Wants to stay up on his feet. Well done with the fullback just to rein him in.
Yeah, it looks like the Central Oregon player's killing that.
He is. Just got to roll away after the tackle.
He couldn't get out of there. He was really he was in a world of hurt there.
Quick tap by the big guy.
There's no way he was there within 10 metres there, number 22. Yeah, Kahunahana will settle it down. Probably kick it out. Or is he going to go for another gallop here?
There we go. There's their penalty play.
It's the
He
big
wants to head
man.
it up.
Yeah, Gonzalez.
They're just passing off. There goes the legs. There's some great footwork there. Some speed. Way to secure the ball.
That's Brian Gates.
Pick and go from the base of the ruck.
Number 19, he was the one that took that up.
Western Oregon just not letting up at all. Looking to play the full 80 minutes with that intent that they showed as soon as they started from the kickoff. Number 18 managed to step out of the tackle, comes away with a try.
It's Riley Bards.
Great job, Riley. Great team effort today by the Western Oregon University. They're all of them are thirsty. It's great. You can see it in the way that they're playing. You can see it in the way that they're playing for each other, keeping the ball alive, not going to ground as quickly as that as that could be. But at the same time, the ball's going forward. And the score's just showing they're not going away from what's working.
What could have been this weekend? I think that they thought that they had Azusa Pacific going into that game. They saw the short bench. They thought, well, we've got lots of players. We're at home. We should win this game. Suddenly they got punched in the mouth. And now, they've put in a good performance here this afternoon, but they've got to be just kicking themselves over that semi-final loss.
Hard luck that conversion just missed by Braden, I'm sorry. Here's our replay. Base of the ruck here. Kahuna Hana off to that strong runner. Steps out of the tackle. Sees that try line. Well done. Western Oregon extend their lead 49-7.
2 minutes to go.
Fielded well in the air. Keeps it, dips that shoulder. Well done. Kunana going blind. Strong runners again. There he goes. Quick ball. Well done. Pick and go from the base of the ruck. Relentless work here by the Wolves. Still in the forwards. Great work rate by Central Oregon. Just trying to stop the flow. Hands in there. Nah, don't get tempted, brother. Hands in the ruck there. Quick tip and go.
Here goes Kahuna Hana again.
On the back foot. Good draw and pass. 15 wants to get going. He wants to get going. He wants to try.
Nice tackle.
Always lucky. Central Oregon's ball. Lost forward. Oh, there you go. It's a bit confusing there. No worries. Knocked on by Blue. Trying to retrieve that ball in the tackle. Western Oregon get a scrum right here. Another scoring opportunity for them. Last play of the match, perhaps. 79 minutes. Don't let them in, Central Oregon. Don't let them in. Last scrum of the match, boys. Focusing on that body positioning and that shape. Get it done. Western Oregon control the scrum. They go to the... Okay. Bit too much on that kick. Good positioning by the fullback. Oh, we're not done yet. Back to the 22. Central Oregon being... Go kick it down here, brother. Look, there's no one back here.
I would have gone for the really long drop kick myself. You saw what I saw.
Nah, too short.
Instead, he didn't wait for his forwards to get in position, then he kicked it directly to them here. So.
Playing a bit of a French game now. Oh, hard luck.
Yeah.
Oh, bit of a handling error.
Goodness.
Offside from the kick. Penalty to Blue.
Yeah, I was wondering to myself
how
Gonzalez managed to get out there. Seemed like it was a little odd that he was in that spot.
Just a little odd. Oh, here we go, last play. Keep the ball alive, guys. Keep the ball alive.
That was Camden Gregg with a run.
Get it out. Central Oregon are asking for it. Get it out. Here it goes. Now it's going to go out. Draw and pass. Good old school. Like the way that this gentleman runs.
Yeah, that's blood.
Listen, our last pattern of passage of play for Central Oregon. Good ball, hard luck, trying to lead him on there. Try to lead him to space, and that's the game. Huge congratulations to Western Oregon University for their showing today. They come away victorious in this match here, 49 points to 7. Hats off to Central Oregon Community College, also just showing class in the face of some pretty hardcore adversity there. Didn't see any heads down. They tried hard for the full 80 minutes also.
Yeah, the Wolves take third place. You're right. I thought Central Oregon, well-coached team, and they didn't have any yellow cards, I don't believe. The other team, I think, accrued maybe 3 from some ill discipline. So that just shows you, even though Central Oregon were getting beat handily, they didn't give up, and they didn't resort to any funny business.
Nah, great strength of character there from both sides of the play today, actually. But who are your standouts for this match? Chip?
Well, Gabe WOU obviously came in. He's made an impact right from the get-go, but I think then he ran out of gas. He scored 2 tries. Kai Segundo scored at least 2 tries, and his stepping was a real problem. So the midfield, both him and Kanoho played well. Kanoho, I don't think, got a try. Oh, no, he did. He scooped up that one there. That was my missing try. So, they kept the Central Oregon midfield under wraps. But, you have to look no further than the loose forward trio, Joey Carver, Matt Cornish and Arvin Lackaden. They completely outplayed their counterparts. And that was probably the difference, because the Wolves had too much ball in the first half.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Looking forward to the next match-up that we've got coming on deck for you guys. It's our championship match between Humboldt State University Lumberjacks and then the other California team, Azusa Pacific University. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here for this first morning broadcast. I hope you look forward to the next game. It's going to be a great one.